Hello guys, it's Gadget here with you with another video. You know how it is around the corner. It's Christmas. It's about time to start getting some good Christmas gift ideas. One good Christmas gift idea that I thought of and that I actually own is one thing I'm about to unbox today. Actually, the only thing I'm about to unbox today. But it is the Nintendo Switch unboxing. This is a couple of pictures on the side. Picture right there. Front, and then the back of the box. I'm going to do a special unboxing for you guys so you guys know what comes with the console, the benefits of this console, and why it is a great console to get, and why it is an amazing gift to get. Let's get into the unboxing. Oh, sorry. There we go. Flip my way. So straight out of the box, the first thing that you will be taking out is the Nintendo Switch itself. It is about a 7-inch tablet size screen, and it is very powerful. Actually, play games in 720p, which is pretty amazing for a tablet. It's the clearest display that you're going to find out on a tablet-sized device, and that is pretty nice. The next thing you're going to be taking out is the JoyCon controllers. These actually function as two controllers, which is pretty nice. So you get two controllers standard out of the box. I don't know, it's pretty much personal preference. It's nice that you get two controllers. That's really, really nice. But there is another controller that I recommend. I'm going to recommend that later in the video and talk about that a bit more. But how it works is you slide the Joy-Cons on each side of the Switch, and that is how you play it in handheld mode. Continuing with what we get out of the box, you will get, of course, HDMI cable. Of course, power adapter. Power adapter is USB-C, so the Switch is powered by USB-C, which is pretty nice. That is where the new standard of USB is going. I know there's a few phones that charge by USB-C, a few laptops that charge by USB-C, from Apple brand to Google phones to Samsung phones. There's a few devices that charge by USB-C. It's nice to see that that is the new standard because it is slimmer, reversible, and it has faster data transfer speeds, which is really, really nice. The next thing we'll get into is the Joy-Con attachment. So how this pretty much works is, where I put the Joy-Cons at? Just had them. Oh, my stupid butt. They're on the Switch. How this pretty much works is you press the button on the back of each one of these to slide the Joy-Cons off. And they slide off the side just like that. And then you attach them to this Joy-Con attachment, which gives you pretty much a feel of a standard controller. That is, it's pretty nice that they include this into the box to give you the standard controller feel. That's actually really nice. So you get the standard controller feel with it. You also get to be able to slide them off, attach to the console, and play handheld as well. And then the main thing, well, not the main thing, but one of the main portions of the Switch you also get is the dock itself. So this is a Nintendo Switch dock, and then this the back of it. Nintendo actually put some thought into when designing this console to be able to get the attachment to get a standard controller out of the box, the handheld portion, and then this docking design is just really, really nice. Like, they put a lot of thought into this. So with this design, how it works is you plug this in, your HDMI cable goes into here, your USB-C power adapter goes into here, and then you send them out through here, and then that goes to connects to your TV. But it's really nice when I say the design, because when you close it back up, it is actually a cable management tool, which is really nice. So you plug in your cable inside, you close it up, and then they're all managed. There's no tangles, there's no wires everywhere. It's managed through this single cutout that they thought of, which is really, really nice. Inside here, you also get a USB 3.0 port. Let me show you the ports. You get the, can you see? I'm trying to get the focus. Kind of see a USB-C right there, the 3.0 port right there, and the HDMI out right there. So you get the 3.0 port in there in case you need to charge anything, attach anything to the Switch itself, which is really, really nice. You also get a couple USB Type A 2.0 ports. So they're not 3.0 transfer speeds, but it is nice that you do get a couple more USBs. That's actually more USBs than what come on the Xbox and the PlayStation nowadays. You get 3 USBs total. How it works is when you have it all plugged up with the HDMI and the USB-C adapter, the Switch, the handheld portion, whether you have the Joy-Cons on the side or not, it doesn't matter. You just throw it in there and voila. And that's how it goes. Then it connects to your TV and you can play it on your TV. The really nice thing about this console is that you play full console games on a handheld portion and also on the TV, on you know how a normal console is. That's really, really nice. It's not dumbed down 3DS games. It's not mobile games. It's full console games on the go. With the Nintendo Switch, I actually own one myself. I get about, I want to say about three, an average about 3 to 4 hours of battery life. That doesn't sound like a lot, but that's actually pretty suffice because as far as what my lifestyle goes, I'm never really consistently playing that much gameplay. And then also because it's USB-C, you can also charge it with other chargers. So when it, say it were to die or were dying, I can charge it with my phone charger, which is really, really nice. That's the convenience of that. They also include these safety straps as well, which how those work is they attach to the side of the Joy-Con. You want to be careful when putting these on because you can put them on backwards. There's a plus and a minus and a plus on each side of it. You want to make sure you want to line it up with whatever is in the top corner of the Joy-Con, because when you put it on there the wrong way, it's really hard to get off. You actually have to slide it the opposite way to get it off the easiest, but it still can be tough to get off, and it's a risk of breaking the controller. And these Joy-Cons are $80 a pair for 2. So you don't want to be replacing these more than what's necessary. But you slide them on, and it gives you, like I said, the safety functionality of it, so you don't lose your controller. It's actually strapped to your wrist, and it also gives you better functionality, better comfort with pressing the ZR and the LR buttons right there, which would be used for functionality. When you are playing 2-player mode, how it works is you hand one Joy-Con to one person, you have the other Joy-Con, and you turn it to the side, and this will function as a controller. So you have your stick right here, you have your 4 buttons right here that you generally have, and which is the A, B, X, Y, and then you have the LR and ZR right here. Another product that I would recommend is the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. It is about $69.99 or $79.99. The reason I recommend the Pro Controller is because if you're looking for console play for long hours of video game play, it will give you more of a standard feel than the actual Joy-Con attachment. I mean, this is nice that they include into the box, but it's nothing like the actual traditional feel. It gives you more spacing between the buttons, which gives you more comfortability, and it's just a more sturdy and well-built controller. The battery life on this is actually really nice. I've had it for about 2 months, and I've probably only charged it 1, maybe 2 times. So it does last a pretty long time. And this is also charged by USB-C as well, which is really nice. But that's another recommendation I'll make. There are a few games that I recommend to get for Nintendo Switch. 3 of them I'll put in my top 5 category that I actually own right now, and I'll show you. One of the few games I definitely would recommend is Mario Kart 8. It is a pretty fun game. It's pretty easy to play. It's your traditional race car game, but it's not as standard as like Forza or as like Need for Speed. It's more so like an animated type Mario game. The good things about this one is it is the deluxe edition, and only the deluxe edition comes to the Switch. That includes the battle mode, which wasn't originally on there. You do also get exclusive characters in the game, such as Zelda, a couple Splatoon 2 characters like Inkling Boy and Inkling Girl. You do get all the maps. It is pretty nice. It's pretty fun, and it's an everyone game and an all-around game. So especially if you have friends or a lot of family members that come over, Mario Kart 8 is definitely a game that I would recommend. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is definitely top of my charts for one of the games I recommend for Nintendo Switch. It's actually one of the games, at least in my opinion, that's competed for Game of the Year. The great thing about Breath of the Wild is that it is your first truly open world Zelda, and it will give you a vast amount of gameplay. It also has a vast amount of puzzles, rigorous puzzles that you would have to think really hard to get through the puzzles. There's actually been a couple times I've had to go on Google and Google how to figure out a couple of them. I know I cheated, but it is what it is. I was just trying to beat the game and get my collectibles and pretty much finish the game. But this is definitely one of the best games out. It also has a deep and enduring story as well. which is pretty cool. It's pretty fantastic. I'm sure you guys heard of this game. One of the games I would definitely recommend is also Super Mario Odyssey. I would definitely recommend this game. This game is definitely in my mind as well, competing for Game of the Year. It's between this and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This game is really creative, especially compared to a lot of the other Marios. It seems so simple, just throwing a cap at something and turning into it, but there's so many different things that you could turn into using Cappy, so many different things you can take control of using Cappy. It's ridiculous. And it's really nice. You have a good amount of gameplay with this. I'll average about like 10 hours of gameplay if you're playing straight through. If you're collecting stuff on the way, probably around like 13 to 15 hours of gameplay. So you do get a good amount of gameplay as well. It also features some of the retro aspects of Mario, which is really nice, like the 1D old school Super Mario that came on the Game Boy, like the original Game Boy and the Game Boy Color. It features some of those. It features some aspects from Super Mario Nintendo 64, which is really nice. I definitely recommend Super Mario Odyssey for a pickup for the Nintendo Switch. Another pickup that I recommend is Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2. I know this came out before, and it came out on the consoles before, on the PS4, and it came out on the Xbox One. It is a remake for the Switch, but it is still a very fun, enduring game. And even if you've already bought it for the PS4 or the Xbox One, it's nice to have it on the Switch because then you can have it on the go at that point. You have it in the handheld mode. You can play it with other people on the go, which is really nice. The good thing is that normally in Xenoverse 2 for the PS4 and the Xbox One, you have to complete the game, or you have to play through the game to start unlocking characters. Fortunately, Nintendo has included inside the Nintendo store that you can just download the DLC characters, including Goku Black, and also all of the multiplayer characters before beating the game. If you just want to hop online and just play with other people, you have all the characters. Although you won't have the stats because you do have to build the characters, you do have to build EXP points, you do have all the characters, which is really nice. And then the fifth game that I would recommend is between, depending on the type of games you like to play, it'll be between Doom, which has been out for the PS4 and the Xbox and the PC also. It's like an arcade style current generation game. You go through, it's like a shoot 'em up type game, and it's really fun. Another game that I recommend is Fire Emblem Warriors. It's like Dynasty Warriors, but Fire Emblem styled. It's a hack and slash game, but I hear it actually has a story to it. And it is a really nice game that I'll pick up too. Those are the top 5 games that I recommend for the Switch. Definitely check them out, and definitely looking to get into the Switch for $29.99, $300. Getting the Nintendo Switch, and handheld portion, a console portion, a standard controller attachment, and 2 controllers in the box is not a bad price. They do have a lot of really good games that's out right now. A lot of really good games that's on the way coming out, and it is a good pickup to get. Thank you guys for looking at my page. Thank you guys for checking me out. I appreciate it. Make sure you like the page, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Share my page too. I appreciate it, guys. You guys take care. Have a good one.